Good afternoon, everybody. It is the last Wednesday of the year of 2021. The next time we see you, it'll be 2022. And boy, we're here in Pagosa Springs. Wait 5 minutes and the weather will change. It was snowing just minutes ago. Now the sun is out. But more snow is expected and on the way. We are so grateful for the moisture. I know that lots of people have been up and skiing at Wolf Creek and enjoying all the powder that it has to offer, with just inches and inches and tens of inches of snow coming up to, and pure powder, as we all say, the most snow in Colorado. So we are so grateful for it now, and we'll be even more grateful for it in the spring and summer when we have water in our reservoirs. So you know, you've been with us before on our shows when we've been talking about how important water is. So we haven't changed that mantra. So we are grateful for the snow. The big thing is, though, is everybody be really careful out there, including all our visitors and locals. Watch out for visitors because they're busy trying to find a place to go and an entrance or a parking space. And so may not be as observant. So it's up to us to try and put in that extra mile or minute to watch out for those who are trying to find out where to go in our community. I also want to give a shout out and a thank you again to all our service industry employees who work so hard over the holidays, who are so friendly, and we are just so grateful for you. I know a lot of us want to be home with our families, and we need to work because we are a tourism-based industry. So thank you for all the time and the effort that you spend through the holidays in welcoming people to our community. People come back here because we are a fabulous community. So thank you so much for all the work that you do. I do want to, I want to apologize for last week when I had my coughing fit. And thanks to Chandler Griffin, who made it through my coughing fit. So thanks everybody for putting up with me then. I do want to mention that San Juan Basin Health and our local medical provider, Pagosa Springs Medical Center, has extended the monoclonal antibody treatment here in Pagosa Springs at the medical center. There is some information that you can pull up from our website about this extended treatment. It became available on Monday, the 27th. Their hours are from 10 until 5, with the last appointment being at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. You do need to go on and fill out an eligibility form. And so that release from San Juan Basin Health is on our website under the COVID information. So if you go there, you can find out more about that treatment that has been expanded here in Pagosa Springs. Now, we do have some exciting news. Today is the first day that you can get out there and vote for the new Chamber Board of Director nominees. There are 6 candidates that are registered or are eligible and are on the nominee form. Every year, the Chamber Board is made up of 9 board members. Every year, 3 board members go off and 3 board members come on, and they serve 3-year terms. So every year there is always a cycling off and a cycling on of new board members. We really kind of like that combination because people have served for 3 years. That's a pretty good commitment, and we really appreciate that. And then 3 new members come on and they bring fresh blood and fresh ideas, and they're there to help represent you in the community. So this is one of your opportunities as a chamber member to go online and to vote for up to 3 of the 6 nominees. Now, every chamber member is allowed 1 ballot. And so if your business happens to have 2 registered chamber memberships, each of those memberships are allowed one ballot. And in each of those ballots, you are allowed to vote for up to 3 nominees. Now, here's a few caveats. If you are not a current chamber member, your vote is not counted. If, for example, you as an owner and maybe your manager or your partner or whoever it is, both of you vote, only the first vote that comes in or the first ballot that comes in will be counted. In addition, if you vote for more than 3 candidates, your whole vote or your whole ballot will be voided because we don't know. They're listed alphabetically, and so we don't know who your first 3 choices are. So the whole ballot becomes invalid. So please be careful when you ballot. This is one of your benefits with being a chamber member, and these are people that represent you in the community. So it's a really a great we have a really strong board nominee slate of candidates this year. So please go online. You can easily go to the chamber website, pecosachamber.com. And if you scroll down to Chamber and Community News, there is a graphic there, and you just click on that, and that will take you to the voting. Once you click vote, the bios will come up, and you can take a look at each of the 6 candidates. If you're not really comfortable with that, you can also stop by the chamber offices where we will have you can give us those votes and we will enter those for you. So remember, voting started today for the 2022 board of director nominees. That voting will take place until Wednesday, January 19th at 5 o'clock. So get out there, vote. I can't tell you to vote often, but do vote. It's important. And then we will make the announcement of the new board of directors at our annual meeting on February 9th. Now, we're doing our annual meeting a little differently this year. One thing that's important is that we are going back to the community awards. And those are awards for the Citizen of the Year, Volunteer of the Year, Nonprofit of the Year, and Small Business of the Year. So we will be awarding those at our annual meeting. However, beginning at 3 o'clock, we will have kind of a community conversation about 2 very important topics in our community, and that's housing and workforce development. We're going to have a panel for each of those breakout sessions. And what's important is that we want the community to know the efforts that are being done in each of those arenas. The other component is we want these panelists to also hear from our businesses on what's important to them and what might we be able to step up work on, what we might be able to shift and work more towards. And we need that input from you, our community, and our business members. It's really important for you to communicate with us on what we're doing well and what, there may be things we're not even thinking of. And yet in reverse, there may be things that are happening that you don't have any idea that's going on. So it's really a community conversation. We're going to wrap that up then with a guest speaker, and then we'll go into our community awards with heavy hors d'oeuvres and beverages for our people. So what we really want people to do is just engage. So couple of things out there. Once again, the community awards are also on our website on the homepage in its own little graphic, and that's 2021 Community Awards. Click on that and you can nominate any of those in any of those 4 categories. That closes off, I believe, on January 17th. So please make sure that you have that done as well. Then the other thing is our tickets will be on sale soon, right after the 1st of January. Those will be $25 for chamber members, $35 for non-members. But remember, everybody is invited. You don't have to be a chamber member to come to the annual meeting. That's what's really important, is we want everybody's input. So please make sure that you mark that on your calendar, 3 to 6 on February 9th. The other item that we're working on, and part of that has to do with workforce development, and I put out this request before, I'm going to put it out again, and that is to any of our businesses or individuals in the community that might be interested in helping us out in helping the high school and their freshman class with interview day. So the freshman class has to go through this whole kind of freshman seminar on job hunting, applying for jobs, working, and workforce development. Part of that component is where we come in as the business community and actually perform interviews. Those interview days right now, we think we can get it done in 2 days, and that will be January 18th and January 19th. There are 3 different time slots, and you can sign up for one time slot. You can sign up for all 3 time slots and just do it all in a day. You want to sign up for both days? We'll take you. But even if you want to sign up for one time slot, they're about 90-minute time slots that start at about 8:30 in the morning. So if you are interested in helping to participate in interview day and you want to work with our schools, please give me a call and I would be happy to work with you and put you down for interview day. It's really a great opportunity and we're looking forward to it with our youth. I'm going to cough again. See, everybody, it's hard to believe, but it's hard for me to talk this much. Anyways, that's what I really want to wrap up the year with, everybody. And we have so much to talk about next year as well. We'll also mark down on your calendars January 21st through the 23rd. That is Winterfest. And we are super excited about Winterfest, especially with all the snow. How can you not be excited? If your organization wants to jump in the river for the penguin plunge, please make sure you go online to the Winterfest icon. It's the snow globe, and it has all the events that are happening that weekend listed. And so applications for the penguin plunge, the sleds on res, more information on ski juring, more information on the cross-country BB Gun Biathlon, all that stuff is available on that website. Download those forms and fill them out. If your organization is going to jump into the river for the penguin plunge, please let us know so that we can help market it and touting your organization to help you raise funds. If people don't know, we raise collectively almost $10,000 every year with the various organizations that jump in the river. So if you have any questions about the penguin plunge in particular, please make sure you contact us at the chamber. Right now, we have about 15 pilots and balloons, but please also remember that the most weather contingent event over Winterfest is our hot air ballooning. So if it was anything like this morning, we wouldn't have been flying. So just remember that that event is very weather contingent, but it's also one of our most beautiful and our most popular events. So lots of things going on. Mark on your calendar, January 21st through the 23rd, and that will be for our Winterfest activities. So that's all the time I'm going to take from you. I took the whole show today because I felt we had so much to talk about in the community. Starting in January, we will be having people and organizations that are participating in Winterfest as our guests. Our guest on January 5th will be Elizabeth Marsh, who is the executive director for SCAPE, or the Southwest Colorado Accelerator Program based out of Durango. We're going to talk about how you can be an investor and how you might be able to be a business that needs to expand and grow and could do that through SCAPE. So look forward to us on January 5th. That's it for me today. Thank you, everybody, for a wonderful 2021. And we look forward to a fabulous 2022, healthier all around, and even more prosperous for our community. And keep doing those snow dances because we could use all the snow we can get. Thank you again. And thank you all for joining us on our live streams today. As we talked about, with services expanding at the hospital, we want to thank our sponsors, the Pagosa Springs Medical Center, who just have been absolute champions and leaders in the industry here in our small community. Great shout outs to everybody at the Pagosa Springs Medical Center. That's it for me. Thank you, everybody. Happy New Year. We'll see you next year. Bye-bye.